What's happening, all you beautiful people? Your boy, the Vanslip, is in the building. Kings Cup action. And I don't really know what else is on, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got transfers to talk about. We've got some issues to talk about. Let's not waste any more time. Hit subscribe, get notified, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and them haters. Let's talk transfers, guys. We've had 3 players, or 4 players rather, go out. We saw Al-Dasari. Hakawi has left the building. He was going to go on a free. I'll click the sell now button. So we got 5.25 for him, which is more than what we would have gotten. Only played 7 games last season for us. Well, this season, 10 last season. Never really a mainstay. Glad to get some money off of him. The backup goalkeeper in UF, Sheenan, is also out the building. Never really played much for us. Played 2 games when we bought him for free. We made 50,000 off him. To Petagon, by the way, who decided to buy him. Don't know why they decided to buy him. They didn't really need him, but they did for 50,000. We'll take it all day, every day. And then one that really does hurt a little bit. Shaif Rashad is sold. We weren't going to renew his contract. It was one of those that offered him a contract. I clicked sell now for 26.5. They took it for 26.5. Decent little bit of money off of Rashad there. Does mean we brought in 3 new players, all 3 on loan. We'll start off with Al-Zuwaria. Basically a replacement for Hakawi, rather. Decent little player. There is an option to buy in his contract. No, he didn't have the one to buy. Did he? No, he didn't. He didn't have the one to buy, but decent little player he is. We will then have, oh, that's right, Rivaldo was one to buy, which he rejected. Hassan Al-Malik, an 18-year-old backup, 3rd choice goalkeeper for us, just to replace the other one. Not going to talk much about him. And then one player that am going to talk a little bit about is Hamid Zaid. Yeah, as an attacking midfielder, this man is pretty darn good. I like his attributes. He might be someone that I might look at spending 300,000 next season if we want to keep him up as a backup player to obviously Sick and Jonathan. I think he could be it. In fact, he's already played 2 games for us because we've had a bit of injuries going into this game. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a bit. Ohad, we'll start off with that. A 3-0 victory. We had 2 clean sheets in a row, which is something we don't get often, so we'll take that. Jonathan and Al-Sad are both picking up goals there. Al-Tabak Toba, we beat them 3-0 after Yalchin, Stevens, and Abo Ad scored goals there. Najran was a little bit of a closer affair. It was a 3-2 victory. We were 2-1 up in this game. They pulled it back to 2-2. And then, oh no, actually, I lie. We were 3-1 up and they brought it to 3-2. That was it. Sick, Jonathan, both picking up goals in that one. Noom was the one that we dominated in the first half. Absolutely fell apart in the second half. Still managed a 2-1 win thanks to Ahmed and Al-Sad. And our most recent victory against Al-Adala, beating them 5-1. Ali Saad picking up a hat-trick with this one. 3 goals in the first half. 2 of them within 2 minutes. And then on top of that, Sick and Matik both picking up some goals. Today we're taking on Hajar in the Kings Cup. In terms of the second game, I mean, I think if we don't go through to the semi-finals, we're going to do Al-Batan in the next game. Otherwise, Kings Cup quarterfinal and then a semi-final as well, whenever that is. But for that game, let's have a look. Like I said, we're talking a lot about injuries. Mazarik, Al-Tiabi, Abu Abed, Al-Nazan, and Jonathan were all out injured for the last 3 games. Mazarik finally is recovered. Dari was also injured. He had a cold, so he's back at 100%. So he's back in the squad at a good time because Al-Nazim picked up an injury as well. He can play, but I'm not going to risk him. Mazarik can play, though. He also had a cold, so he's going to be on the bench. Elsewhere, you guys will see Hamid Zaid for the first time. We do have Al-Zori on the bench. Has come off 3 times to play as just a backup to Yelchin, and came on once because Jonathan picked up an injury and we didn't have Zaid on the bench, so he had to just fall in there because Al-Hathi has also just recovered from his injury. And yeah, let's get to the game. So this is it. Hawasi in goals. Al-Najim, Stevens, Sultan, Kadari, Alma, Yelchin, Zaid, Sek, Saad, and Ahmed. We're going to start. Let's go to the game. Starts off 7 minutes in with Sek having the ball on the wide area, going back to Kadari, Sultan, who's had a bit of a revelation since scoring that goal, has been playing fairly well. Yelchins and Stevens also playing well, decided to reject the move to Anjum. Zaid in here looking for options, finds it all back to Yelchin. Alma, good little leaves it through, and there you go. Orunta Alma, our Nigerian. I want to call him a wonder kid, not really a wonder kid, but Alma has absolutely put it in the back of the net. We 1-0 up in the King's Cup, and a beautiful little finish from Alma. And that's 1 foot in the semi-finals, albeit still a lot of football left to play. Hazazi with the ball for them. Hajar not having the best of season this season. They did miss out on promotion last season through a playoff, and we thought they're going to bounce back. They haven't. They also have one of our star defenders in Delatore, so we need to show them that we're better than that. Darwish, though, says that he's better than that, and suddenly it's 1-1 again. 11 minutes in. There we go. Bala with the cross. It was a good cross, beating Kadari there. And I feel like maybe Al Najim or Stevens should have read that a little bit better. It's been the story of our life when it comes to the centre-backs and goalkeeper. Alfaro, back post, looking for Delatore. This time Alma deals with it, and he's taken it away. Ahmed doesn't have much support ahead of him. He's probably going to go back. He is, to Yelchin. Stevens. Alma back, try to find Zaid, and Aknar brings it up forward for them. Al-Rashid to Alfaro. Back to Al-Rashid. And Akra. Trying to find a way to break this team down. They've given the ball away through to Sek, who's got the record for most assists in the season. And Ali Saad looking to close down on most goals of the season for our team there. I think he's onside. I don't think he's offside. Referee says he's offside. Oh, can we get the lines? That felt so close. Oh, I mean, guys, that's... I think VAR got that one wrong. I think that was a goal. Kadari to Yelchin, looking for Ahmed, can't find him. Sek will win it back. Zaid picks up Ahmed, he's got Sek with him. And Kadari goes back to Alma, the goal scorer. Sultan goes to Yelchin. Good ball to Zaid. Finds Sek in a nice position, bringing Al Najim into the play now as well. Najim almost gave it away and then wins it back. Alma did all the same thing. This time Kadari, though, has some space, runs it into the box, cuts it back for Asane Sek. That's his 8th of the season. A man that I was looking at probably selling last summer has really stepped up this season. I must say, I am super impressed with Sek. He was literally on the chopping block. I was picturing him as our 3rd choice attacking midfielder behind Rashid and Al-Hathi, but he has absolutely stepped up when the time was needed. That's his 8th goal of the season. I think he's got 14 assists as well. I really can't argue too much about his contributions. Him and Jonathan have been absolutely fantastic as attacking midfielders. Al Moran, I think the box formation has really transformed this team into just a powerhouse, which is good. We just now need to change the defense a little bit. Oro gives it away to Usawi, and that's another goal pulled back from them. Every time we score, they just peg us right back. It's going to be one of those games, guys. That's Usawi's first goal as well for Hajar. Did they just sign him? I think they just signed him. Oro with a good initial tackle from Kadari, but it left Stevens. I don't know what he was doing. He could have just stepped up, taken that extra step closer to the ball, and instead of allowing Usawi to come through as the shadow striker. That's annoying. That is annoying. Look at that. Every time we score, they just picked us right back in such quick succession. And now he's injured, Usawi, which is, I suppose, nice. Anyway, half-time. No swaps from us. We're going to just shout at the team. We're not doing well. We need to do a little bit better. Al Najim with the long throw to Stevens. Back to Al Najim. Couldn't get the pass. Hazizi beats him off the ball. Zaid tried to take a professional foul. Referee plays advantage. Alfaro brings it forward. Looking for so much space on that wing. And Ahmed Al-Bassas puts it in the back of the net. Referees, I saw the linesman raise his flag. That is going to be offside. I don't think that's going to count. I saw the referee raise his flag. Yeah. I was going to say, he had so much space out on that wing. You can have a look. Was he a bit further? Yeah, he was quite offside, actually. Good holding of the line, the defense from Stevens and Sultan. But we need a goal, and it's not coming at the moment. Going to make some swaps. Zaid has not played great in that role. Al-Hathi will come in there. Elsewhere, our defense has been a little bit shaky. Omar Al-Najim hasn't been great. Hakimi come in there. Ali Saad hasn't played great at all, but in fairness, he hasn't really gotten the supply that he actually needs. You know what? I'm going to take off Ahmed instead. You know what? He's on a yellow as well. Don't want to risk it. Matik come in there. We know Matik can score. And we know he can put it in the back of the net. Also, I'm going to leave Alma and Yachin on for a little bit longer. The defense, keeping an eye on them. Gadari on a yellow card does make me a little bit nervous. We can bring Mazarik to play on the right-hand side if need be. All right, Alfaro for them. Brings it right into the box. Looking for the keeper. Picks up the keeper. Al-Hathi, the substitute. Running down, looking for options. Finds Hakimi. Not in a great place. That's a bit of a unwanted ball from Hakimi, I think. Sick. I think Hakimi was still trying to run into his position. Kadari has options with Alma moving forward. Beautiful play. Alma picks up Hakimi with tons of space. This is where he wanted the ball initially. Brings it in, taps it in. Matik, the substitute, puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-2. And now we just need to hold our nerve for the next 15 or so minutes, or 25 minutes rather. Hakimi, beautiful low cross in there. I thought Ahmed lost his chance. Didn't see Matik there. And he's put it in the back of the net with ease, really. All right, so 7 minutes left. I'm going to make more swaps. Alma's looking super tired out there. We're going to bring on Al-Zuari to play in there. Sultan not playing great. Mazarik come in there just to freshen up the defense a little bit as well. Just trying to see out the game, really. Just trying to see out the game. 7 minutes left. A couple of minutes of injury time. I don't think there's going to be much. They're absolutely exhausted. They've switched to a 4-4-2. Try something. 4 minutes of injury time, and we've given the ball away on the 90th minute exactly. Alfaro playing as a striker now, trying to move it forward. De La Torre and Carrara. Come on! Ah! That's so frustrating. Kadari just didn't get the tackle. De La Torre to Ankara. And I mean, took a deflection and it went in. Ah! Al-Hathi, is there late drama in this game? He literally just threw the position away. And no one is back to defend. Alfaro is one-on-one with the keeper. I'm done. I'm done with this stupid game. I'm done. We literally threw away possession there. Al-Hathi, what the hell were you doing? I am so mad. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve that goal. They really don't deserve that goal. We literally threw away possession. We literally threw away this game. We literally threw away the King's Cup. I'm fuming. Absolutely mad. I'm actually mad. Not even fuming. I'm just mad. Yeah, Al-Hathi better reveal how mad I am. Got 3 players suspended for next game as well, which is fantastic. Or just 2. Kadari and Najim, both our wingers, are suspended for the next game. All right, we're skipping the Al Jalil game. We're going to Al Batan. First versus second. We can have a look in the lead. We're 10 points clear for Al Batan. We win that. We go 13 points clear with a couple of games left in hand. It's a big one. It's a big one. We'll see you in about a week and a bit's time. Right, ladies and gents, I've dusted off that disaster that was the King's Cup. And we did it quite nicely, actually. We did it with a convincing 4-0 victory over Al Jalil. Elmar, Sek, Ahmed, and Matanik all picking up some goals. It does mean we are now 10 points clear of Al Batan, who we take on in this game. We've only lost 1 game to Oroba. They've only lost 3 matches. They lost to us in the home leg. They lost to Haja and Al Akhud. We need to win this one. We desperately need to win. We win this one, we got 13 points clear. with just, what, 9 games left after this. It'll be close. I mean, I'm hoping to wrap up the season by Orobar, dude, if we just keep on winning. But we'll see. We'll see. That's just my hopefulness. This is how the team is going to line up. We're going to have Hawassar in goals, Al Nazan on the right, Stevens, Mazaruk, and Al Najim will start. He's back from his injury. Alma Yachin, Sik, Zaid, Saad, and Ahmed. We do have Jonathan on the bench, fully fit to play, 75 minutes. I'm going to use him as a substitute rather this one. Zaid did pick up 2 assists in the last game, already proving to be a decent backup. Possibly even maybe means we keep him. He's got 7 league assists, his target. We're going to try and help him get to that target. Al-Zawari has 5 assists on his target. He's nowhere near that yet. He has played 5 games, though, so we have given him some game time. And Al-Mazlik doesn't have a target. Anyway, let's go take on Al-Batin. We start off minutes into the game with a throw-in for Al-Batin. They desperately need a victory to try and close that gap to 7 points. We want to increase it to 13 points. And they start off in minute 14 with a goal. Oh, it's going to be one of these games. I'm just going to take a second. It's been 1 minute of the game and they've already conceded a goal. I just don't know what's happening with this team. Defensively, we are so bad. I feel like we're just going to need a complete overhaul of the defense, to be completely honest. 2 centre-backs and a goalkeeper, I think, are the name of the game. I think our wing-backs are actually very good. I just don't think our centre-backs understand the game of football, to be honest. Mazarik, Yelchin, Najim, moving it forward. Finds Zaid. Good ball to Ahmed. Goes back to Alma. Good ball to Al Najim. Good through ball for Ahmed. He gets pulled in the box. Looking for a penalty. Referee says play on. It was a legal tackle. I'm not sure about that, if that was a legal tackle or not. But now they're coming on the breakaway. We should clean this up. Yelchin picks up nicely. He's also on the chopping block for next season. Rapu bursts through to Al-Harabi. Hits the crossbar. And that was all because of Yelchin's mistake as a deep-lying playmaker. Stevens, Yelchin, Nazan. Loses on to Rapu. Amari beats him off the ball. Almer picks up Saad. Got some space. Got some players in the box. Rings it in. Ahmed back into the corner. 12th goal of the season. We've equalized. 1-1. That was all Saad and Ahmed. They're the 2 strikers linking up. Another assist for Saad. Another goal for Ahmed. With the injury of Abu Abed, who's been on good form. Got an injury at a terrible time. Ahmed has stepped up. Matik as well, by the way, coming in as a substitute for most of the games and also scoring, which is always great to see. But Ahmed and Saad just have that connection. They just seem to always work together. Back to Rapu now. Goes to the back post looking for Mason Greenwood. And that's a goal. Just can't get any hope. I don't even see that highlight. I don't want to see that. I'm just cross because, again, defensive let us down. Half-time, we are trailing to Al-Batin. Not doing well. I'm absolutely going to yell at these players. Get their act together. They need to do so much better in the second half. Everybody's just playing bad, except for our 2 strikers. And our goalkeeper for some reason. All right, 60 minutes in. We have only had 4 shots in this entire game. 2 on target. We have been absolutely pathetic in our attempts to try and win them over. We're going to bring on Jonathan for Zaid. It's time to bring on some big guns. Almer is not playing right. Noah Yelchin's playing terribly. Al-Zawari come in there. You know what? Almer also come off for Shami. We'll switch those 2 around. I am going to switch this from a deep-lying playmaker, though, to a Mazala on support. I want him to get forward a little bit more. We need to try and do something to try and create more goals in this game. We really, really need to do something. Something better, I feel. That brought it into the box. Calabri. That's offside. The flag's raised. Right. Long throw time. Al Najim doesn't throw the possession away, which is a good start. Shami brings into Jonathan. That's what we need to do. Jonathan coming back from injury with a goal. The long throw proving to be useful once again. Not directly, but at least indirectly. A ball to Shami. Picked up Jonathan. Took his time. Took his spot. Bosh. 2-2. Let's go. We need one more now. All right, we're going to make another swap. Sek is going to come off for Ahmed. Matik. And then I'm going to push Matik up front. And put Ahmed as an advanced midfielder. That's the last sub we're going to do. Elsewhere, our players are all falling apart. Nazim is tired. Najim is tired. Mazariq and Stevens are all tired. We don't have much in terms of width available. You know what? Actually, Sultan coming for Nazran. And Mazariq come on that side. And bring Stevens back to his more preferred left side for some reason. He plays better when he plays there. Maybe that helps. I don't know. We'll find out. Najim with the long throw. Finds Stevens again. Stevens goes all the way back to Al-Zawari. Goes into the box looking for Matsi. That would have been something, Mazariq. That would have been an amazing assist from Al-Zawari if that had gone in. But now they're going to bring it forward. Subani looking for Rapu. Beck. Subayani goes over the top. We should clear this up easily. That should be the end of the highlight. No. Referee, FM manager was like, no, we're going to continue. And we're just going to launch it forward to Al-Harabi, who's given the ball away to Matik. And Abdullah Matik with his 12th goal of the season. A huge mistake from Al-Batin in the defense has gifted us a goal. Don't care how we get them, we get them. And there you go. Al-Harabi trying to play in Al-Shawariki. And Matik is there to put it in the back of the net. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see that. All right, 4 minutes left. Greenwood with the free kick. Beck with a little tapping header. Awasawi gets that. Alsawi looking for options. Goes long. Trying to find Jonathan. Picks up Ahmed in the attacking midfield role, and that's a poor pass from Ahmed. He's given the ball away, and now they're on the attack again. Oh, there you go. Mazariq on the right-hand side does his job exceptionally well. Shami. Good ball to Mazariq. Goes over the top. He's got Saad in some space. He's got Matik in the box as well. Ahmed brings it in to Matik. Can't find him. Al-Zawari. Ahmed. I mean, that should have been 4. That should have been a back of the net finisher from Ahmed. Jonathan with the free kick. Sneaky to Matik. Oh! That was so close. And there we have it, ladies and gents. 3-2 victory. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. We should not have won this game at all. We should not have won that game, but I'll take it. Brilliant comeback from the players. Brilliant result. There we go. 13 points clear of Al-Batin. They've got more danger of dropping out of the top 3 because Uraba is only 5 points behind them. So that's interesting. But we have absolutely won it. 13 points clear. Ah. You know, let's go to the end of the season for our next video. I think we'll do the... Well, I'll do the math. And then as soon as I figure out when we will win the title, if it's 13 points, that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Al-Qudud is where it should be at, if my maths is correct. So the next 5 games could determine everything. If Batin drop more points and we go 16 points clear, we'll come back a little bit earlier. But expect somewhere around the 19th to the 9th, around there. That's where we should be coming back. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your boy the likes that he deserves if you think I deserve them. If not, just hit like anyway. It helps the rest of the people that will like it, enjoy it, and get onto the algorithms, and everybody can see it and enjoy it and love it and absolutely enjoy FM Manager. As we wait for FM 26, if it ever comes, who knows? Maybe we get an announcement, maybe we don't. I've got to finish this Pentagon challenge before that. So let's press on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Your boy the Vaslap is out of here. Peace and chicken grease.